Our final speaker for this morning, Jenani. She is an alumnus from Girls Gopalapuram.
Namaste. Let us all take a moment and imagine a world where clean energy and water is not present. It's difficult, right? Really bad. Well, for over 600 million people in India, that's their daily reality. We can see that from that, these people don't have clean energy, water access, etc. So how can we bridge this gap? How can we make them get water and etc.? So, what if the solution to India's clean water crisis wasn't in the underground, but in the air? What if we can get clean energy, not from our own, like the grids and something, but from our rooftops? What if we can subscribe to sustainability the way we subscribe to Netflix? And that's the world we are building at EVERA. I'm Jenani, the founder of EVERA, here talking about, it's a climate tech startup on a mission to make clean energy, water, etc. accessible, affordable, and impactful. It's a service-based model removing the off-grid and low emission along with the upfront costs for people. The problem. So before moving on, let me say you something which is really people don't care about and they don't make it into a real issue, but it is existing in there. Like the global water crisis, 10 people lose their lives every single second because of it. India faces severe water crisis and we don't have reliable energy, etc., along with lack of sustainable infrastructure, youth lacking the practical climate tech education, where they don't understand how climate works, like how these techs are there, but are not implementing them. So, how do we solve it? We are pioneering the Green Syndicate Model, where we can generate, like, I'll ask you all to imagine a mission, okay? Where it can get water, clean water, right from the air. And missions like the solar panels that can generate electricity from your own rooftops. Along with that, we have a biogas units that makes green waste into cooking gas. Along with that, we have our eco-ambassador programs, cultural preservation projects, and partnerships with communities, along with our gamified eco-activities and others, including impact trackers and green mile rewards. Our unique value proposition is we are the first doing this, the first mover in India to combine all these. And I'm proud to say that no existing person gives this as a service model. Because if I give it as a service model, I'm removing the upfront cost of the AWGs, add to water generators. It costs more than 1 lakh for getting one generator. We can't put it in our houses or in rural places, right? It's difficult to spend 1 lakh and getting things like really late. People don't really believe in it or invest in it for their homes. We are giving them a monthly subscription where they can just have no upfront cost and subscribe to it just like Netflix, like pay rupees $2.99 per month. We'll have a recurring revenue too. And we can also have the upfront cost covered with it. We are bundling clean water, energy, and fuel to make it for the rural places too, where they can put in even their agriculture waste, etc. into it, and combine it into, bring it into a clean cooking gas. We have a Green Miles gamification platform so that youth can actually understand what these techs are and they make it into a real impactful way and spread the information about it. And our eco-ambassador networks, just like I said, and we have an impact tracking dashboards to it. A competitive advantage, just like I said, we are the first to do it. We have a unique integration where we bring in the dual model of integrating the behavioral part of the people and the infrastructure, like selling it and all that. We have a strong alignment with the government policies, like the Jal Jeevan mission, etc. So it is really a great way to move forward with it. and making it an emotional brand value, actually. We have a low entry barrier because it's as a service model, so people don't have to pay much. They can get it. We have an ambition to expand to further like the tourism and all those so that they can also get water right from the air. Our customer segments, okay. The customer segments, basically, we don't just take the people with money or like people who don't have money. We combine everyone. Right from the people who are like under-deserved about these things to the ones who are ready to lead the transition of climate. From rural households, low-income urban communities, etc., schools and educational institutions can also set these up and get water, rather than depending on the underground water. And we have eco-conscious youth who are ready to implement these things. Along with that, we have the further vision to expand this to the hospitality and tourism sectors, hospitals, clinics, startup incubators, etc., who are willing to do this. Well, our existing alternatives. There's no existing alternative as a service model for AWG. It's a thorough research, there's no one in it. And solar as a service and biogas do exist, but no one does it in a combined way, providing all these in a subscription-based service, easy for people to access it in all the channels when I'm explaining about the channels. The key metrics, we are not defining our success only with like the revenue or something. We define our success with the millions of liters of water we generate. And let me bring in a fact over here that this air-to-water generator can generate around 1 to 10 liters per single day, even in this room. We can generate along 10, but the humidity has to be above 50%. That's the thing. Only humidity is dependent, but even in Chennai, like in the very single room we are staying in, we can do it. And the number of solar energy, etc., with schools and educational institutions, eco-ambassadors trained, and a green gamification platform where they are also trained. Our channels, just for promotion, we have social media, influencer collaboration, SEOs, and other things. And we can partner with schools, colleges, panchayats, ward level outreach, making it both digitally and on ground. So that's why we have B2B, B2G, and B2C, along with, we can use NGOs and clubs like Rotary and Lions to bring in these and implement them. Our cost structure, we have a key cost structure for the product and tech infra, along with operation, logistics, sales, and admin. Our revenue structure basically depends on the subscription base for the AWG, solar, and biogas. Along with that, we have our Green Mile sponsorship, like the brands which come in and give their eco activities, and we can also do it. CSR projects, eco ambassador courses like the certificates, the training, everything, consulting training, B2B. Then our SDG impact wheel. Well, we are not just saying mere words for like making an impact. We are thinking about the tangible impact we can make over here. So we directly contribute to 7 SDGs and indirectly contribute to 3 more. Well, you all would have got a question. Why did I name it EVERA? Okay, Ever and Era. I combined it. It's not only just like a wordplay, but I did it because it gives like a real meaning to it. Ever is like symbolizing a timeless moment. And Era is a new world, like new age. We are bringing in a new lifestyle of living. Our website prototype, I have developed a prototype. We can explore our services over here, then popular in your area, and then we have 0 upfront cost options, like they can just subscribe to it, and I have my mission, blog, etc. for people to read and enjoy the experience. We can even have it in the mobile phone so that they can just call and say we need the subscription, because many rural places don't have websites or apps. They can just call us. And I have my real email ID which I have created for this up there. So China Eco Revolution. EVERA is not just solving a crisis, okay? We are creating this new platform where people can really connect with us and help us also grow with us. We are solving the dual crisis of water and energy access where millions of people don't have it. So join us with this movement and make this happen. Thank you.
Hi, Jenani. Very interesting concept. So just want to try to understand how will you, because it's all very like you need machinery for generating water, for generating energy from solar panels,
Yes.
and also for your biogas plants, right? So
Yes.
how will you service like a household or a community or a neighborhood? How will you do that and how will you generate
So
revenue from
actually
it?
you can see that these AWGs are like the RO machines which we have in our house. They are just compact. We can actually use them to generate water like literally from the air, and they cost a lot. That's the high-end upfront cost. That's what they have. So we are reducing that cost by giving them a monthly subscription where they can subscribe for our maintenance service, and we are not charging them for the setting up. So they can easily give us, and we are getting a recurring revenue. Yes. And that one, like the solar panels and other things, we are setting it up, and like the biogas units also, like you said, we will set them up and give them the service, what they need, etc. Yeah. These air-to-water generators, they are like the RO machines getting down. We get the condensed water, they purify it and give it to them. We have to check their like the purity of the water and all. That takes cost, but we can make it. I'm sure.
So will you focus more on big apartment complexes or individual residents?
Even individual residents can be done in this.
But your first...
Even like the rural people out there, they can get like for an entire village, we can make a mission for them, like for the entire village, because they generate almost 10 liters of water in a single day. Like 10 liters is really a large amount, sir.
10 liters per family?
Per day, they generate water 10 liters. And even more. If the humidity is like really more, they generate more.
Okay, so you will offer this as, like for example in Chennai, you'll go to a neighborhood or an apartment complex and you can install all of these, and if there are 1,000 residents there, that means you can generate a lot of biogas, you can generate a lot of energy from solar panels, and you can generate a lot of water, right? So is that how it will work, and you'll get recurring revenue from each of these households?
Yes, sir, that's one part. But what I'm really focusing on is the rural side, because they are the ones who really don't have the clean energy and water over there. Like they don't even have the clean water. So there I can set them up, like they can really give just a 200 or something and get this water, clean water, because that's what they need.
Hi, Jenani. Your idea is good, much needed solution. Okay, and this is the first time I'm hearing about. Like I've been seeing prototype about air being converted to water and everything. I understand your solution and everything, but one basic question to run a startup is how are you going to make money? Okay.
Oh yes, sir.
Let me finish.
Oh, sir.
Okay. You're going to install the machineries, right? So it is going to be an upfront cost for you. Okay. Say for example, you said as a pilot you wanted to do like 5,000, or like say let's take a 50 households as an example. Okay. And your machine is going to cost like say 1 lakh as a cost, and you're going to spend an upfront cost of 50 lakhs to install that machine. Okay. And if you're going to collect like say somewhere around 400 is what I saw, and if you're going to even do a break even, you're going to take at least 4 to 5 years to at least do the break even of setting up the mission. Okay, so when you will learn, or like how you will make money to scale up?
So you can see that the government has so many schemes right now, like the Jal Jeevan, PM, other things. They actually support these people who are bringing in new tech like this. So we can use those fundings. I'm talking about fundings. Yes, like you said, the revenue, it takes time, but it's building an impact. And we have our on-go revenue stream for the Eco Ambassador programs. Like I said, we can get revenue directly.
Okay, good.
That's why I bought in those Eco Ambassador gamification platform and all those.
Okay, nice. Okay, thank you.
So, as everyone said, it's a good idea, right? You need to look out one of the company in IIT Madras, Visual Technologies. Okay. So, it is built by IIT alumnus. It's a similar concept, exactly, right? So, they have made some prototypes. They have installed in some of the around in Chennai. They have delivered some kind of a portable machines to convert air to water. It is incubated in IIT Madras. You can check out Visual Technologies. Okay, and as Sir mentioned, it is kind of a heavily upfront cost. As you mentioned, you have a direction of funding and everything, but making a prototype itself, it's a highly demanding cost that you have to look out. Okay, either you can talk with the peoples who are already there in IIT, right, who are meant in the startups. So you can take their product and make your business as a service and part that makes you start revenuing out of it. That's my suggestion.
Yes.
You can really look out. You can go to speak with them, so you can understand how the tech is working and what's the mentorship that you can get from them. So on, that will go further. Okay. So nice presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So could I say it? Basically, like you said, the upfront cost, I'm looking over it, and there is a Bangalore startup, which is, I don't know their name, but they are doing this like in the rural places, but they don't give it as a service, and that's why people don't adopt to them, because they have to spend almost $1 lakh over there. About the revenue, I'll look over it, sir.
Yeah, that's the part. Like, instead of making the machinery again, whatever it is invented already, so you can take the invented machines and you can give those invented machine to the peoples who want you to get impact, right? So as a service, as a company that you can generates revenue from those things, instead of making a fully fledged the machines from scratch.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
She's there.
Can we have you back on stage, Jenani? We have one more question.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize.
Jenani, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll give you a cordless, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to ask, in the rural settings.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
are you going to place one unit in a village?
We can place one unit in a village, because that would be really
That
easy
is
for
what it
them.
is, like a cluster, for the cluster of houses it's going to be, because independent unit it's going to be very expensive.
Yeah,
So
for
at least one
rural
unit
place.
which will serve the village community. Is that
can
the
do
model
also.
that you are looking at?
We can really serve the entire village, because it generates so much water.
So Jal Jeevan Mission has got funding grant support for this clean tech? Jal Jeevan Mission.
Yes, ma'am.
Do they offer
They,
grants for this?
They offer grants for those who are bringing in solutions like this.
Solutions like this. I also want you to, in addition to IIT Madras, IIT Kanpur has got the largest incubation of clean tech and climate tech startups. I do remember recently, I think it's fully funded by State Bank of India. So clean tech, I think 40 clean tech startups are onboarded in IIT Kanpur. I will also connect you. Just look at what's happening there. You need to understand, in the clean tech space, lot of funding. SIDBI is giving huge funding to all the money is going to IITs actually, and for clean tech. So they have special schemes for all those things. You really need to look at those schemes also.
Ma'am, could I mention this? Like, I, during my 11th standard, went to IIT Bombay's EVERA junior competition. I had a different idea, but I connected with them, and now I'm applying with this idea.
Right.
And I joined the Eco Ambassador program, actually. Not the Eco Ambassador, I'm sorry, their campus ambassador programs. So.
See, we need to figure out a methodology, Akila. How do we connect school incubations to this college incubation centers? Something is happening there. This is what it is, right?
Yes.
Thank you. I wanted to understand your rural model. That's why I just
yes.
wanted. Thank you.
Very nice. I just have one question for you. How committed are you to taking this idea into reality?
Ma'am, actually, I almost took 2 competitions and won in it. I'm so happy that I presented this in a global level. It's Immersed Education Business Plan Competition, and I won the runner-up place in it.
Very
I'm so
nice.
happy to say it. I got it during the May month.
See, we are happy to support you in whatever way we can as TAI Chennai, where we can put you in touch with the right mentors, right incubators who will support you and maybe give access for funding as well. That's why I asked you, how serious are you about taking
I'm
this
really
to
serious
reality?
about this, ma'am. That's
Very
why.
good. We'll stay in touch.
Thank you.
You made her day, ma'am.
Thank you, Akila. If I may add, we as D.A.V will kick it off with our first investment with
you
this
so
project.
much.
So happy to say that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all for that quick support. But no, those are not the results. So hold on. Okay, requesting the jury to begin the consolidation because that was our last speaker.